Hey gang, the next thing I'm going to show you is, again, how to use the Remax URL shortener, but I'm going to show you specifically to marketing your listings. I'm going to show you a way that part of you are going to understand, and then, sorry, there's going to be part of you that don't. And that is because I'm going to be going through Max Center, and I'm going to be going to the Homes.com Lead Street platform. So many of you in the Dixie and Mid-States region operate through the Reliance platform. So what I'm going to tell you is simply go to your listings tab and grab the URL from your particular listing that you want to promote. And I'm sure many of you have already been doing that, but we're going to grab the URL from there, and then you're going to bring it over to the Remax URL shortener. For the rest of the gang, I'm going to be going in through Max Center to the actual listing tab. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go into Max Center. Here's Max Center, and for those of you that are in the Dixie Mid-States region, you don't go in through here because you still have Reliance. But there's several people on here that are on the Homes.com platform, and we've moved to Homes.com platform. So I'm going to go ahead Max Center, and again, we have the Remax URL shortener, but I'm going to start by going into Lead Street. When I get into Lead Street, I'm going to click on the Apps tab. And from the Apps tab, I'm going to come over here to, actually I'm going to come over to the Social Broadcaster. I could do it from over here, but I think I'm going to do it from the Social Broadcaster. I'm going to come to Social Broadcaster. And once I come in here, it'll let me put my listings to be able to post them. I could also post anything I want, as you all know that are using the Homes.com platform. But I'm going to click on my listings, and then that's going to take a second to populate. And what it's doing right now is it's fetching my listings, and it's going to bring them over and put them into a list. Maybe. I'm on wireless tonight, but it's not typically this slow. Yikes. Here we go. So the listings come populated. So I'm going to insert into message the listing that I'm going to go ahead and market on social media and maybe through some additional platforms as well. So I click on insert into message. Again, if you're on the Reliance platform, simply go into Lead Street, go to the listings tab, click on view next to the listing that you would like to go ahead and grab, and I want you to grab the long URL that's in the details page of your listing. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. But for those of you on Homes.com, what we want to do, first of all, if I wanted to tweet this out, if you are utilizing Twitter, you would not be able to do it because it has too many characters. So you would need to shorten it, I'm pretty sure. I don't use Twitter yet. Notice I said yet. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the long URL, or you're going to go to Lead Street and Reliance and grab that URL. And you're going to copy it. From that, you're going to then come into Max Center, and you're going to go back to the Remax URL shortener tile, and it's going to bring you back into here. And I have a long link copied into my mouse, so I'm going to come here and I'm going to hit, oh, you know what I forgot to look at? The address. Okay, so the address on this is 2541 Latha Still Drive. 2541. Write that down because my memory's so good. 2541 Latha Still. So then I'm going to come to the URL shortener. So write down your address. And I come in here and I hit create link. I am now going to paste that long link here and then click on create link. When I do, a new link has been created right here in the middle of my dashboard screen, and it has the address that I was talking about, and you'll notice it has remax, rem.ax / this code. But I'm going to take a chance that nobody else has created a custom URL using 2541 Latha still, and I'm going to customize the back end of this shortened URL. So over here, rather than just copy it, I'm going to hit edit first. I am then going to take this out and I'm going to type in 2541 Latha still. I could put in Olive Drive, doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do, DR, or just Latha still. So 2541 Latha still drive. Then I hit update. It has now, as you can see, updated my shortened URL. So I have the Remax coding and I have the address. If one of you were to try to go ahead and create this exact shortened URL, customizing the back end with 2541 Latha still drive, it would not work. So that's the little caveat. Once they are taken with the customization at the back end, that's it, they're gone. So as soon as you know you're going to have a property, go ahead and grab it, because now you can do all this marketing with it. And again, it's still pretty intuitive for people if they had to type this in. Of course, we just want to try to direct people for links, but there may be some reasons for you to put this on a postcard, or go ahead and create a QR code that you could put onto a postcard that people could scan. So lots of different strategies that you can do with this. I click copy. Then I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to delete this long URL and paste the short one. And now if you're using Lead Street through Homes.com, then all you have to do is go ahead and post it to Facebook. And I'm in someone's account who has not activated it yet, so I wouldn't be able to do it. And if you're in Lead Street, then you would just grab this URL here, hit copy, come to Facebook. And again, your business page, I encourage you to post most of your marketing for properties and such through your business Facebook page, not your personal. And I would use your personal sparingly when it comes to things real estate, unless you have a bunch of people that you don't know in your personal page, and try to use your business page for boosting and creating ads and things like that. So now I will take out this, because we know that once we use the shortened URL, once the image comes up, the image will also count for click-throughs. So now I can say this home has just been put on the market, and so I've really been working on creative advertising, and I'm going to talk a lot about that in October, which is seller month. So I think it's been a long day for me. I had 2 classes and I can't think of anything to say. Plus, it's not my listing. But make sure you talk more about the features and the actual benefits, not necessarily the features. So talk about the benefits of the home. This home has just been put on the market, and the heated master bath floors will come in handy for the cold winter headed our way. I have no idea, but I'm just obsessed with people that have heated master bathroom floors for some reason. So then I would go ahead and hit post. Once you hit post, it should go ahead and bring up the photo, but I just did this from the spa site, and it's my first posting from our spa site on homes.com, because I know how it works from Reliance. So this will be interesting. Okay, good. So it pulled up the picture. Again, if you're doing it from Reliance, it's taking directly to your full SEO website. If you're doing it from homes.com, it's bringing it to your single page agent website. So now we'll just go ahead and test the click-throughs. So on here, again, the way to get people to click is to tell them something about the house that they can't see in the picture. So you want to do something like, wow, I can't believe what they did to the basement playroom. Or so you want to drum up that interest that gets people to go click, because if people don't click, then there's no reason, right? And then once they go, it's going to take people to here. You'll notice it's going to the spa site, which tomorrow and over the weekend, I'll talk more about why I had you Google your spa site to begin with. I haven't even gotten back to that, but here's the property, and here's the additional photos, and they can start looking. And they look at the pictures, and they can come down, see more details. I was trying to see how long it took till they had to register. I'm not sure how they have registration set up on homes.com. I'm sure somebody can fill me in now that I've said that, which is great. But at any rate, they've come in, and we now have gotten some exposure. So again, there's two ways that you're using promoting your listings. You're either trying to capture buyer leads, or you're trying to get exposure for your seller. So now I've accomplished putting it on Facebook. I could also take this link and put it in an email. I can put it on Twitter. I can put it on Pinterest, Google+, out to the masses. I can boost it, whatever you want to do with it. So whatever your exposure plan is, that's what you want to follow. I'm sure everybody has a little bit of a different exposure plan. Now I'm going to come back into the shortener, and I'm going to hit refresh. And when I do, you'll notice that Latha Still Drive has one click-through. That's the click-through I just did. So it's great for you to be able to track your analytics. Then you're able to tell people, hey, I posted it, I boosted it, and I had 748 click-throughs within the first 5 days. So again, really cool strategies. This is just another little something to add to your exposure plan when you go on your listing conversations. Again, I'm always happy to talk further if you want to chat or private message me, set up a little conference call. Happy to help you if you need clarification. For those of you that have mastered this like years ago, and you're like, thanks for the tip, please share us advanced strategies. That's what the group is for. So by no means I'm an expert. I'm just trying to bring everything to Remax. So some people did not know about the Remax URL shortener. They were using Bitly. So hopefully we can keep the branding going, but my goodness, please, if you have advanced strategies to take this another step further, please, please, please share. Feel free. I am not the only one. Remember, this is free reign for everybody to come in, Facebook Live video, type something out. If you really want us to see it, put it in the file section, or put a note directing us where to go. This is an interactive group, and I'm relying on all of you that are going to be remaining in this group to really participate and make this super, super powerful. And I'm so excited. And I have some really cool news that I'm going to hold off just a little bit before I share, but I had a pretty good win this week, and I don't want to jinx anything. So thank you. This is it for tonight. And you know what? It's time for football. And my husband is from Boston, so you can just imagine where he is and watching that game. And I hope you all have a great night, and talk to you soon. See ya.